Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and today we're going to talk about this October update broadcast. Greetings agents, this is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. It's time to find out about the main contents of the upcoming October update. Hail to the yes! Be sure to join the October update broadcast through YouTube and Facebook if you're interested in the new heroes and the new uniforms. You can also earn rewards by filling in information through a link that will be shared on the broadcast page, so be sure to check the schedule. And then it says the update stream will be pre-recorded broadcasts of live stream, of course, due to the pandemic. The link may not be properly available right after the end of the broadcast. Please wait for some time if the link is not available for you. So the link might come at a little bit later time. And then the October broadcast, they show the times here, broadcast schedule, 10:23, 5 p.m. PDT time, which is about 7 a.m. in the morning for me on the 24th of October. Which I probably will be doing a live stream covering this. And then we see the artwork here for Scream and for Spider-Woman. And I gotta say, it's not as good as what I'd hoped. I mean, Spider-Woman looks okay. She don't look too bad. Scream looks a little weird. I don't know. Her hair just looks more like hair instead of the symbiote. She just doesn't look, I don't know. She looks a little funky. So let's see if anybody agrees with me down below here. And we'll just skip all this stuff here. Here we go. And it looks like we got 8 likes. That's good. 1 dislike. This is the most anticipated update of this year. Please don't screw it up. Yes, yes, I agree. Give us Shadowland Shop. Yes, I agree. I agree. Increase, boys, got a lot. Increase daily crystal rewards. Increase timeline weekly crystal rewards. Increase awakening crystals and Mandalay gems and squad battle. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Definitely, definitely. I don't think it's going to be better. Oh, man. That's not good. Improve ABX rewards. Welcome to the past, guys. We are back to 2015 now. Wow. Yeah, I believe they're talking about the artwork. It just doesn't look as good as what we thought it was going to look. At least that's my opinion. Let me know in the comments what you all think about it. ABX improved rewards given out during each live stream. The artwork is tragic. Looks like I'm not the only one that thinks it doesn't look the greatest. I mean, I don't think it's tragic, but I think it could have been better. Please give me a raise for my check-in event. Fixed him. Scream looks like a man. Oh, man, that's funny. Yeah, Jess, you know, she doesn't look, I don't know, they just don't look as good. Like, you know, we've come to expect from Netmarble that their artwork would look pretty spectacular. They've always done a really good job, for the most part, with artwork. And it looks like they kind of dropped the ball on Jessica Drew and Scream. So they mentioned uniforms, yet we haven't seen any yet. Come on, Netmarble. Oh, they'll show those in the live stream. You can bet on that. We'll see them. Oh, nice picture. Beautifully Holding Scream will be free to play. But where is Venom and Carnage uniform? They're coming. They're coming. If those two don't get a uniform, there's going to be hell to pay. There's going to be hell to pay. That would just be silly. A symbiote update without Venom and Carnage, or at least Venom getting something, that'd be just a crying shame. Spider-Woman looks dope. Okay, good. Nice positive reply here. But why does Scream have 4 teeth? Yeah, it does look a little funny. It does look a little funny. Like, it looks weird. Like, when we scroll up here and we look at this thing, I mean, she looks, I don't know, she does look funky. And something seems a little off about Jessica Drew, but I don't know. We'll wait for the stream. You know, I do plan on live streaming this. You know, it starts at 5 p.m. PDT time. I live in Vietnam, and this will be at 7 a.m. GMT plus 7 time for me. So I'll probably end up live streaming this live stream. So hopefully you'll all join me for that on YouTube. But today we're going to go ahead and do an ABX guide for Speed Villain Day. And this is the optimal team that you want to run with. However, you could also put Mystique in the leadership if you don't have Zemo, since he is a paywall character. You could put Mystique in the leadership. You could put Dr. Octopus on the team also. And you could also have, let's see here. We need to scroll down a little bit here. Where are you at? Where are you at? And you could also have, whoops, clicked on the wrong one. And you could also have Vulture on the team as well. Vulture adds a nice little dodge and crit rate So he's going to, like, if they got rages on him, he's going to bump up their dodge and crit rate, which is really good for the team if you don't have Zemo. And Mystique still has her nice little leadership where she can benefit herself, but Dr. Octopus won't benefit, whereas he will benefit from Zemo. Now, with the free-to-play team, I have a friend that actually did hit 5 million with the free-to-play team, so that's pretty freaking insane. That was actually a lot better than what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to run my settings on low settings, so whenever you're running with Mystique, especially in ABX, I mean, when you run on low settings, because the game isn't processing all those graphics, you're just able to put up more points. I mean, that's just a common thing amongst the game. You'll get less lag, you'll be able to put more points up. But even on low, we're still going to have more graphic than what we would on, on completely low. So, like, for example, like, I'll be playing on low, but very low is really what you want to play on whenever you're running ABX. Now, the screen looks a little different in the way things out. It's like whenever you're playing with Mystique, the screen will zoom out. Whenever you're playing on very low graphics, it won't zoom out. So what the deal is, you can actually run through your rotations. Whoops, let's turn that back on high. You can actually run through your rotations much faster, which enables you to do more damage. But I like to run on low because I like to see what's going on. That's just me. But you could score more with running very low graphics. And Zemo definitely is the leadership for the 50% increase of all attack. That way both these characters get buffed. My Dr. Octopus with Zemo's leadership has 39,000 physical attack. He is transcended, max attack speed, 56 crit rate. This actually hurts him quite a bit because if this was maxed out, he would actually have a higher chance of proccing that CTP of rage, but sometimes it kind of comes late. He has 192 critical damage, max normal defense, max skill cooldown. He has max dodge, close enough to max dodge. He does have 1, 2, 3, 4 Odin's blessings. The rest of his Uru are mythic, I believe. Yeah, they're all mythic. So pretty decent build, not too bad. I do have 55% physical attack on my cards. All of his skills are at 6. And the thing about this season with the Paralyze is Dr. Octopus can paralyze beasts, which is really great. You don't need Zemo. You could use the free-to-play team with Mystique in the leadership, Dr. Octopus as the other damage dealer, and Vulture. And you'll still get paralyzed from Dr. Octopus. And the thing to note about his Paralyze is it comes pretty late. So we'll show it here in a skill preview. So we'll hit the 4th skill. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, look at that. Almost 4 or 5 seconds before the paralysis hits. Well, there's actually paralysis there at the very beginning. But almost 4 or 5 seconds. And look at that. You don't see anything on this screen. And then boom, there it is. There we go. There's the paralysis. So that's something to keep in mind. So whenever the beast just jumps in the center of the screen, whenever it jumps in the center of the screen, hit your 4th skill. That way, by the time the beast roar can be canceled, you'll be paralyzing the beast. You'll see it in the run. It's actually pretty simple. He has a stage 6 Power Banker Hawk set. This is something that really hurts my damage. The fact that I'm using a stage 6 Power Banker Hawk set, I really need to fully awaken this damn thing. And he has a CTP of Rage. And the more crit rate, the better. Actually, I really should take this Rage and put it on Mystique because it has low crit rate and she gets a nice crit rate buff from her 4th skill. And then take her Rage and put it on Dr. Octopus because she has more crit rate. I might actually do that. That's a 1,200 crystal investment, but it would be worth it because it really would help my score. He also has a mythic uniform. We got the dodge. We don't have the uniform for War Machine. We got which really would help to increase our physical attack. We do have Captain Marvel's for the ignore defense. It sucks that there's a paywall here for the dodge. And then we have Invisible Woman's for the extra crit rate. Now I'm working on this uniform currently, trying to get it up to mythic. That way I can get a little bit more extra crit rate. And then as far as Mystique, with Zemo's leadership, she has pretty much about the same physical attack as Dr. Octopus. She has 123 attack speed, 60 crit rate. That's going to be maxed out from her 4th skill. She has 194 critical damage, 49% ignore defense, max skill cooldown, and 69% dodge. Actually, if I was using Vulture as a support and not using Zemo, her dodge would be maxed out. Pretty much. She does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Odin's Blessings. I believe most of her other Uru are mythic, except for a couple dodge Urus. Yeah, just a couple dodge and 1 critical damage and 1 physical attack, or 2 physical attacks. Okay, that still could bump her up a little bit more. All of her skills are at 6. I've ran through the rotation just recently, but I'll do it really quick. It's pretty easy. Whenever you're playing with Mystique, all you gotta do is cancel the 3 into the 4, get the damage accumulation from the 3. So 3, 4, do 2 swipes, 1, 1, and then the 5. Let the 5 play out. When there's 2 seconds left on the damage proc, no matter whatever she's doing during her 5th skill, when there's 2 seconds left on that damage proc, hit your awakened skill, let it play out, and when it zooms out, zoom, then hit the 3, 4, do 2 swipes, and then go into the 5. And it's pretty much as simple as that, and then after that you can do 2 into the 1. Just sprinkle that 2 and 1 in there once in a while. She has a fully awakened overdrive set, and she does have the CTP of Rage. And like I said, this Rage would actually be better for Dr. Octopus because he doesn't have any crit rate buffs. I probably will switch my, now that I think about it, I probably will do that. That actually would probably help my score, and then fully awaken that Ice Away set on Dr. Octopus would really help. Plus, she has no uniform. So let's jump into the ABX action and let's rock and roll. Alright, so let's do this. Now, I only spent maybe 10 minutes trying to do this. I wasn't trying to go for the optimal score. If I got 4 million, I was happy, and that's really all I wanted. Here we go, 2 swipes, then the 5th skill. When there's 2 seconds left on the proc, we're going to hit that awakened skill. We're going to do our slashes. Screen's going to zoom out, then 3, 4. Now, when you're running on very low graphics, the screen won't zoom out. So pretty much once you do your awakened skill, you're just going to do, I think, 4 slashes. I could be incorrect. And then do your 3, 4. Here we go. And I try to start out with Mystique whenever I'm doing this rotation and something else. I start out with her, because that way you'll have Dr. Octopus ready to cancel the Beast Roar at 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Here we go. And we're coming up on that 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Here we go, throw a couple. And we're going to switch to Dr. Oct. And look, you jumped in the screen. We're going to hit our 4. And there, cancel the war. We're going to hit the awakened skill. We're going to spin around when Sandman shows up. We're going to hit the 5, cancel into the 3. Then we're going to switch to Mystique. 3, 4, do 2 swipes. Hit the 1st skill. 2 seconds left on the proc. Hit the awakened skill. And zoom out. 3, 4. 2 slices. And then the 5th skill. It's really not that difficult, honestly. If you do have a CTP of Energy or Dr. Octopus and you're using him, you want to hit whenever you're playing with Dr. Octopus, you want to hit the 5, cancel into 3, cancel into the awakened skill, and try to put the proc on the awakened skill. When you're playing with the Rage, it's a little bit different because you'll start off with the awakened skill and you'll spin around a couple times, and whenever Sandman shows up, then you'll hit the 5, 3. So we're coming up on that minute 8 seconds here. Or actually, there we go, never mind. There we go, we got the paralysis. Sometimes the beast gets a little off on whenever you need to cancel its roar. Sometimes it's a minute 18, sometimes it's a minute 15. It just depends on whether or not he got paralyzed. Here we go. But as soon as he jumps in the screen, all you gotta do is just hit that 4th skill with Dr. Octopus. As soon as he jumps in the center. So about 35 seconds, the beast will jump in the center of the screen again. Here we go. And remember, there's an 8-second cooldown on that 4th skill. So you want to make sure you have enough time to use your 4th skill. There we go. The beast jumped in the center of the screen. We're hitting the 4th skill and boom. Cancel the roar. We switch to Mystique. Screen's going to zoom out. Boom. Oh yeah. And then we're going to switch back to Dr. Octopus because we have an awakened skill ready to go. Let's spin around. Sandman's going to show up. And then 5, 3. And we broke the 4 million. I was happy. Definitely if I was to run on lower settings, beef up my Dr. Octopus, and really put a little bit more love in Mystique, probably could do a lot better. Pretty sure I could maybe hit the 5 million mark. But I just wanted to show you all how to cancel the Beast Roar with Dr. Octopus. So hopefully you'll all join me during the live stream at 7 o'clock a.m. on October 24th, GMT plus 7 time. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.